Her lucky number is 13, and 87 plus 13 is 100. Figures 100. Just makes a
It just
hundred
makes
a
sense.
100% compatibility.
All right, welcome to the Monarch Experience Podcast. I am your host, Mr. Ancona, and here at the Monarch Experience Podcast, we are all about giving students the platform to voice their opinions about what matters most to them. And today, much like in most of pop culture, nothing matters more than Taylor Swift. We're going to be chatting with two incredible students, Leeza and Izabella, one former student, one current student, Leeza and Izabella, about all things Taylor Swift. We are talking about the Eras Tour. We are talking about the movie. We are talking about the experience going to both. We're talking about our favorite eras. We're talking about our favorite songs, some of our favorite deeper cuts or underrated songs. We're chatting everything Taylor Swift. So if you are a Swiftie, if you are a fan, this episode is must listen for you. So sit back and enjoy. But before you do, make sure that you're hitting us up on all our social media accounts. Follow us on Twitter at TheMonarchXP. Follow us on Snapchat at the Monarch Experience Podcast. Say something other than just hi. And of course, follow us on TikTok, where we're the content creators and the podcast club are really doing awesome things and creating cool content at Monarch XP. All right, let's dive right into it. Let's chat Taylor Swift with Izabella and Leeza. All right, and today we've got two incredible guests back for the second time in a row. Back for the fourth time at this point. We've got the incredible super fan, Leeza. Leeza, what's going on?
Yeah. Nothing. I'm just, excited for tomorrow because 1989, her version comes out. So,
Yeah.
so exciting.
By the time this episode drops, it'll have already come out for the last, probably a week. But yeah, how apropos that we are recording on the eve of such a momentous occasion.
So exciting.
Leeza, on a scale of 1 through I hate you, how mad are you that it took us this long to do a Taylor Swift episode when you were begging all year last year?
At 13.
Oh, damn. Izabella, first time on the podcast. So happy to get you on here. What's going on? Say hi to our audience.
Nothing. I'm psyched for tomorrow. It's gonna be music changing.
For the writing task you're talking about?
Oh, that too.
Yeah,
that
too. That's like a big deal, right?
Huge deal.
If only you could work, only if you were able to listen to music while doing the writing task, we could just get you streaming the album.
I know.
It'd
be perfect.
Oh, that would be perfect. Well, let's do it. We're going to be talking about Taylor Swift today. We're going to be talking about everything Taylor Swift. And there are no two better people that I could think of other than Leeza and Izabella to chat about their favorite artist. Is that fair to say? Yeah, I had a feeling. Let's start by chatting about this movie that came out. And if I've got my stuff straight, the movie was quite long.
It was exactly as long as her actual show, except 3 songs got cut, but that's pretty much it. It's basically like watching the concert, but in a movie.
It's 2 hours and 48 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, it felt longer, actually.
Oh, because you weren't there. You weren't live, probably. Talk to us about the movie. So, was the movie literally just, and I don't mean this to be offensive, just her show, or was there backstage stuff involved and kind of like day of? It was just pro shot live footage.
Just her show. But there was some obviously transitions, and there was crazy editing. So, but it was basically just her show.
What was that like going to see that in the movie theaters?
So from my experience, I was actually somehow by mistake ended up sitting next to one of my best friends who I didn't even know was going. So that was fun.
Was it packed?
But it was packed, fully sold out. Every single showing room in the movie theater that I went to was the Taylor Swift Eras Tour movie. Actually, except for one. There was one single room that wasn't the Eras Tour movie, for the new Exorcist movie.
I don't know. Why is that so funny? That it's everything is Taylor Swift, and then it's just like demon possession.
Yeah. I
So
bet they could just hear the music from the other rooms and be like, what is happening?
I'm sure that the audio or the sounds coming from all the movie theaters, whether it was The Exorcist or Taylor Swift, were all the same, just high pitched screaming. So okay, so you're in the movie theater, you're seeing this. Are people singing along?
Yes,
Yes.
everyone's singing along. Some people towards the end started like standing up and dancing a little, but
This is
everyone was just like
incredible.
dancing. Everyone was just dancing in their seats and like singing along. And everyone had the matching cups and popcorn bucket.
This
Yes,
is
everyone.
yeah.
It's amazing. Yeah.
Isabella, were you singing the entire time?
I was not. I was like mumbling because I was nervous per se.
Mumble singing?
Yeah, because I didn't know what to expect when I first like went in there.
Okay.
But like once I saw like in my theater, like a third of the way in, people were up and it was like with their phones and everything.
Wow.
So like by then, I was like singing to myself a little bit because I can't really contain it at that
Yeah, yeah. You just got to let it out.
point. Exactly.
That's so amazing because like I've never seen a concert in a movie theater. Like I've watched concerts like full straight through constantly, but the thought of being around other people, I would not know how to react either. Like I think I would be, especially if it's a band or artist I love, like I want to sing along, but I'd be like, I'd kind of be like, guys, are we all doing this? We're all we're all in agreement here.
It was a big debate on like social media. It was like everyone's like, no,
Really?
like you should just watch it.
Like
But
movie
everyone's
theater
like, no,
etiquette.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like Taylor herself said like in multiple like posts, like you should be dancing and singing, like trading friendship bracelets, and it should be like fun.
Okay.
So that settled it.
I agree with her, and I'm glad then that she jumped in because if it, so I thought it was like documentary, kind of like a day in the life of with the tour, with backstage footage, like her rehearsing, her getting warmed up, and then splicing that with concert footage. Like I'm a sucker for that kind of stuff. And then I would say, yeah, all right, you're probably not getting up and dancing, but if it's just the not just the show, I'm sorry, but if it's the show, yeah, like, you should be enjoying it, like and doing whatever.
I have a feeling she's gonna like do like another documentary where it is like the behind the scenes.
100%.
I feel like
with
she's
Disney Plus or something
gonna
like
do
that.
that.
I'm sure there's so much footage too of it that like it would be hard not to capitalize on that. Maybe let's chat there for a second. She did one documentary, right? Years ago.
No.
Miss America? No?
No.
Oh.
Several.
She has a video. She has an hour for almost like a documentary for almost every tour, and then there was the Miss Americana one.
Miss
Then there was the
Americana,
folklore Long Pond studio sessions on Disney Plus, which was behind the albums of her folklore album.
Okay.
And then there was the Reputation Stadium tour on Netflix, which was one of the
Yeah.
biggest, which is basically exactly what the Eras tour is,
Okay.
but just for her album Reputation.
Exactly.
I liked Miss Americana. Isabel, go ahead. What was overall takeaway from the movie theater? And then let's talk about the tour.
It was crazy. Like the like transitions and the lights. Like when I was walking in to go like get into like the popcorn, like even outside I could hear the music from like the parking lot.
Wow.
And when I was like actually there, the editing and the transitions were crazy. They were from it felt like you were actually there.
Was this, when you say like editing and transitions, would you say that this was more than just watching the big screen when you're at the concert?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, that's so cool. Because I know Metallica did that with this tour that they just did, and one of my good friends didn't get to see them, but he was like, but I saw one of the shows they did in a movie theater, and he was like, and it was an amazing experience. Isabel, let's start there. Did you see her on this tour?
I did not.
Oh.
I tried getting tickets. They were in my cart, and the website shut down.
Do you want to make this like a therapy session where you can vent about Ticketmaster? Because I will go all in with you about the lunacy of all this nonsense that's happening with Ticketmaster. What was your experience like?
Like we had it. We were gonna be in the nosebleeds, but I was okay with it because even if like you were there, the experience was obviously going to be amazing. But like if you didn't, like if the experience wasn't as well because you were in the nosebleeds, it was still like if I'm 30 one day and I have kids, I'd be like, I went to a Taylor Swift concert.
Yeah.
That's like, so for me, it was really the experience. But then dreams crushed.
You got hit with the great, you got tickets. Just kidding, they're gone. Yeah, and then you got tickets again. Nope, they're gone. So did you get
like was there and then shut down and we were all like, what? And then it came back on. We were like, it was like the checkout and everything and like the confirm button and it shut down.
Yeah. Like to have that dangle in front of you where you're like, oh my God, I've got him. Quick, get out my credit card information, auto save, and like put it in. And then they're like, nah, just kidding. We messed up. Oopsie daisy. I have some huge problems with Ticketmaster and how that's going. What's crazy about that too is these are stadium tours. So you're looking at like 80 to 90,000 tickets. Like, or more.
It was more.
How can they go that fast? Like,
that's how, like, in my brain, I was like, how's it possible?
I mean, it's bots. It's people that are scalping that are literally just, they're going in to then mark them up, which I think is so immoral, is so horrible. I have a huge, I'm still dealing with that with Kiss's last show. It's an awful experience. Ticketmaster's an awful experience because of that. And then, like, the fact that some tickets are going for like $30,000.
If I had the money, I'd do it.
Oh, I don't know. The value is what kind of kills me.
If I had 30,000, if I had 30 grand, I'd 100% spend it on Taylor Swift tickets.
I feel like it depends on the seat, though.
I'd do anything to go see her again.
Wow. So Leeza, what was your experience? How many times did you see her?
So I saw her one time.
Okay.
But I am trying to go to the Miami show next year, or maybe go to one of like her other shows somewhere in the world. Hopefully.
In the world,
maybe.
She's
but I
playing
definitely
in
want to see
space
her
soon.
again.
Where did you see her? MetLife?
Yeah, MetLife.
Oh yeah, you were
Night
at the
3.
You were at the same show I think that my brother was at.
Oh yeah.
And I think you guys probably had very different experiences. He like begrudgingly was there, and you were probably the person next to him like losing your mind.
No, the people next to me, there were these two ladies, and they disappeared for half the show to go to the bar. So I had more room to dance, but they didn't watch like even the whole show.
Unbelievable.
They were there for like only like 30 minutes and then they left.
Wow.
Which was mind blowing to me.
Losers. Yeah, you spent all that money and all of that effort and time, and then you're not even going to watch
it
the
was
show.
a nightmare for me.
What was a nightmare for you? Wait, the show was awesome, I thought.
No, like getting the tickets.
Oh, yes, getting the tickets, yeah. I mean, I don't know if you could really say that considering who else is in this virtual room.
No, can I tell
you're just
you
like
what
rubbing it in Isabella. Isabella didn't get tickets. And you're like, it was a nightmare for me. Getting to be there, yeah, it was really rough.
No, because I didn't think I was going to go because I did not get the tickets when they went on sale. Like, I skipped the whole day of school for them.
Neither did Isabella.
But then a month later, in December, like towards the middle of December.
Wait, you skipped school last year to buy the tickets?
Did you not realize?
I mean, I didn't.
Not up.
I didn't know that. No, I did not. I did not pay attention to tickets go on sale. Lisa's not here. That's incredible. I love that. I think that's fantastic.
Yeah.
Good for you.
It was for nothing, but a month later, I got an email from Ticketmaster saying like, "Hey, you got selected. How much are you willing to pay for tickets?" And then, yeah, basically, I mean, they chose the tickets for me, but I still got really good seats. They were amazing. So.
Wow, that is amazing. I'm still trying to wrap my head around that you took the whole day off of school to wait until 9:59 to be on Ticketmaster and be like, come on, 2,000 people in front of you. You're like, nah.
Oh, it was 20,000 for me.
Oh my God. See, usually it just says like 2,000 plus or 20,000 plus, and then you're just waiting and waiting.
That's what mine said. 20,000 plus.
Yeah. Yeah, and like when I was doing that, it was like 2 hours later. It's like, you're up next, but then it would time me out, and I'm like, no, my phone locked.
I got into the to get to see the tickets on that day at 9 or no 7 or 9, something like that. And there were tickets, but they were all the way up in the nosebleeds, and I was like, I can maybe hopefully do better than that. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna wait. So I
Oh, it's
didn't buy
such a
tickets.
risk. It's such a risk.
But it was
It's
worth it.
it's
Because
such a
then I was
gamble.
almost right next to the stage.
That's
So
you were?
it's
That's where you sat?
I was in the lower bowl, like right above the floor.
Wow. Oh, those are like prime because you don't have to worry about seeing over everyone's head. You're like
Yeah.
perched
And
just
it was
enough.
like one of the first few rows, so
So
it was great.
wow. All right, so without making Isabella jealous, Leeza, talk to us about some of the highlights and some of the things that you loved about the tour, about the set list. I'm a set list sucker. What'd she open with? What'd she close with?
She opened with, so basically the intro was just her, like, basically Miss Americana and the Heartbreak Prince in the background, but it was her, like, naming all the albums as, like, people are, like, her backup dancers were walking on stage.
Okay.
And then she just came up and then started, like, finishing the song Miss Americana and the Heartbreak Prince.
Gotcha.
It was amazing because it's one of my favorite songs. And then she closed with Karma, and then Ice Spice came out to do it because she did a collab with her, and she came to some of the shows, and I got to see Ice Spice too, which was insane.
That's crazy.
And this is me trying to pretend I know who Old Spice is.
Ice
Ice,
Spice. not Old.
Ice Spice.
Spice.
Gotcha. Yikes. That's awesome. So standouts from the rest of the show, things that you loved as far as the configuration of the stage. Anything cool about that you really loved?
It moved, and
Okay.
there was the floor. It had like visuals on it. Like there was
Okay.
like when she jumped under the stage, it was like she was swimming in the water, and it
Yeah,
was
from the
insane.
movie.
And yeah, and the stage was so big you can see her from any viewpoint, and there was like fire, there was fireworks, and there was like confetti, and it was just such a magical experience.
One of you, I think, mentioned something about Beyonce's tour in comparison.
Yeah, me.
Okay.
So
The Renaissance.
there was like an article written. So the Renaissance tour was expected to be the highest grossing tour, like $500 million, but that was like written before Taylor went on tour, and now Taylor doubled that. Almost, some are saying that it might even
Insane.
make $2 billion. That tour might make instead of one, because she's already by the end of the she's already at like almost 700 million, and
That's
it's only the
insane.
U.S. tour so far. South America.
And that's only the tour. You got to think about like the movie too.
True. Yeah.
And her
yeah.
tour isn't even over yet. She's about to go back on tour again.
And also merchandising and licensing, like you guys were talking about the friendship bracelets, the cups, the popcorn stuff. Like you're basically slapping Taylor Swift's name and face on stuff, and people were buying it because that's a part of the experience, right? Like you're not going to just go and go, all right, I'm just going to go listen. You're going to buy everything that's associated with
Yeah,
it.
I waited like an hour in line for merch. It was worth it.
That's wild. Isabella, you need to go overseas to go and see her.
Literally, I went to the Dominican Republic over the summer, and I was like, Taylor's here, man. It was just.
Is she playing in the DR?
I'm not 100% sure. I was making a joke because I knew she was still during her American tour, but I was like, maybe Taylor Swift's here.
You got to coordinate like a family vacation where
That's what I was like.
you do a destination.
Exactly, we get a free vacation out of it, and I get to see Taylor Swift.
Oh.
It's a win-win.
All right, so since it was the Eras tour, let's talk about what your favorite era is. We'll go top two. What are your top two favorite eras? Isabel, we'll start with you.
Ooh, I gotta say her like reputation or her like bad Taylor, like her trying to be like dark feminine, like that whole like for the Grammys, that was like amazing. Like I was young when it all came out, but I like idolized her when like that whole thing came out.
Was that your first exposure to her, like at the genesis of your fandom? Or were you already on board?
I listened to her like debut album, like her like country era. I was gonna say that for my second.
Yeah.
But probably Reputation is where it's really spiked.
Okay.
But her just like dark and like black and white thing was so cool. I loved it.
So this is kind of like something I was going to ask you guys later or tie it in, but I feel like since you said it, is the Capital One commercial basically all of the eras?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the one where she's like in all black, the black eyeliner, and she's like rolling her eyes. That's the era you're talking about?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
I don't know the eras in any kind of fandom or music or album way. I just know the different versions of her in that commercial, and that one is my favorite just because of the eye roll when they do the selfie. Every time, like it's a clever commercial. It's genius because it with the tour, but the eye roll just makes me laugh every single time.
You know what you would love? At the end of her "Look What You Made Me Do" music video, like during her Reputation album, she had all the different tailors standing next to each other. They were all talking, and the Reputation Taylor
or even
was yelling
when she was like on the cross. In the "Look What You Made Me Do" music video, when she's on the cross and she's standing up there, she's like kicking off and like pushing away all of her other tailors.
Oh,
it was amazing.
Is that like her cleansing herself of the previous versions? Is there some kind of like symbolic gesture there? English teacher here.
Probably, yeah. Like,
yeah, I would think so.
Because, you know, like, she's not that person because it was younger her.
Yeah.
And it's now. Yeah.
Oh,
I think you would love that music video. You should watch it.
So you said country version is your second favorite. Yeah, is that like Romeo and Juliet love story?
No, that's Fearless. That's her second.
Yeah, that's Fearless.
Oh,
it's like Our Song, Teardrops on My Guitar.
This is before Fearless.
Yes, this is.
Okay.
It was her very first album, right? I think so. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
It was like for her first album. It was great, and the country side of it was so sweet and amazing.
What's a standout song from that era? Because I do love country music.
Probably Picture to Burn.
Yeah, or Teardrops on My Guitar.
Picture to Burn, Teardrops. All right, sweet. I'm going to look up that tomorrow, too, because I love country music. Oh, my God, she looks so young here.
She was like 16.
Yeah, seriously, she's like a little... She's like a baby. How old is she now?
She's turning 34 in December.
She's 34? That's it? That's insane.
I know.
Wow, 34? I'm so old. Leeza, what are your top two favorite... actually, Isabel, what's your least favorite era? This is going to be what's going to probably piss people off. So anger our audience. What's your least favorite?
That's hard. I don't know. This is like, it's like 50-50 because some of them, like in this album, their songs have been like so overplayed and so like, to the point where I'm like, I can't do this anymore. Probably Lover.
Okay.
But like the other half of her songs are amazing. I could listen to them all day long.
But the radio hits you're tired of.
100%.
Yeah, I every band's got that. Every artist has that. And the diehards really get tired of hearing those songs because there's
not necessarily an album that I don't like or an era that I don't like, but Lover does have a couple more of those songs that have been like gone crazy viral all over social media, where like to the point where you've listened to it so many times you can't listen to it anymore.
So Isabella, before we move on to Lisa's top two and then least favorite, let's really dig a hole for yourself here. What's the song that you're thinking of? Because I know you're thinking of a song that's most overplayed that you're like, I'm good without it.
Probably, I think it's Me.
Yeah.
I think it's just been everywhere for probably the past like 2 years, especially through COVID.
Okay. That's interesting. What's the song again?
Me.
Okay.
Capitalize Me with an exclamation mark.
So you said something interesting, and I wonder if it plays a part, and then we'll kind of move on. You said it because they played it a ton during COVID, and I wonder if it's just like it being overplayed and like for the most part societally like a pretty negative time period where you just associate the two and you're like, I'm good, I don't need it anymore. Super interesting. Leeza, what's your top two?
Probably 1989 because that's
Okay.
when I like actually like first fell in love with her. Like I've obviously listened to her before that, but I was like, this is it. Like this is my favorite person in the world. And I used to watch every morning once the Blank Space music video came out. I watched it every morning before school.
Oh my god,
Like
I remember.
I grew up watching all of it. It's like I love that song so much. It will, even though it's like one of her like top hits and it's like so
Yeah.
overplayed. It's always my favorite. Never
It,
gets old.
it's,
And
it's
it's
still always
yeah,
so good.
Is that the music video where she's like in like the dress and it's like in like a English garden or something like that?
yeah,
There's like the fountain pool or some kind of like little
yeah.
garden pool. Yeah. What
It was actually filmed in New Jersey.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Wow.
New Jersey. Leeza, that's when you got into her. You must have been like 8 years old or something, right?
that was no, it was like 7 or 6.
Wow. That is like there's like core memory right there. Nothing's gonna supplant that. So what's
No.
your second favorite then?
Ooh, probably honestly Midnights because
Okay.
that's when she became active all over again, and that's when like she was like so active and all those TikTok videos that like where she had this like Midnight's Mayhem, and she would post in the middle of the night a TikTok revealing each like a new title of a song from the Midnight's album, like using a phone, and that was just so cool. And yeah, I love that album. It's probably one of her best albums, honestly, even though some people disagree. But like the lyrics are just, it's
That was
amazing.
definitely a great
I
album.
love it.
Favorite song off of Midnight's?
Oh, probably, let's see, Maroon. Definitely Maroon.
Okay. What's your least favorite era?
Do I have to answer
No,
this? Because
no, you don't have to.
I literally can't. I know every song by heart, and there's nothing I've ever liked or thought was overplayed or like annoyed by that
Okay.
Taylor's ever done. It's
Wow. I
yeah.
don't think there's a single band or artist, I mean, my top five, that I don't have an album because one of the things I respect so much about you guys loving Taylor Swift is that you're also album oriented people. And I am like a big album purist. Like I'm not putting on playlists, I'm putting on an album. And I love that about you too. I I have an album by all my top five favorite bands that I like just will not touch if my life depended on it. And so interesting that Leeza, you're like, no, like I can't even for the sake of this conversation, I can't do it. I respect that. You said something super interesting. You said the lyrics. So I'm gonna just pivot here for a second, and then we'll talk about top five albums. Are you either of you? Are you lyric based when you're listening to Taylor Swift, or are you more beat and kind of melody based?
Lyric.
Yeah,
Definitely lyric
you
based.
said that, and that kind of jumped out at me because some people, I feel like a lot of people were one or the other. What do you love about her lyrics?
They have double meanings, and
Okay.
they're just and she uses like such like my vocabulary thing like literally increased because like of words like
Taylor Swift is my
Machiavellian.
teacher.
No, I used her in my essays. Like
I
you
know you
did
did.
not even realize. No, even when I did not mention that it was Taylor Swift, I used stuff that came from her songs.
But that is awesome. You said Machiavellian, so you're learning like
Yeah,
you're understanding concepts maybe that were never even like on your radar. That Taylor Swift is opening doors to the world for
especially
you.
like for when I was like listening to her folklore album for the first time, I literally went like searching up words like meanings of them because some of them were like they sounded so beautiful, but I was like I had no idea what the meaning of them was, and that just changed the meaning of the entire song after I knew what some of the words meant.
This is like just music to my ears as an English teacher. Like
I feel like
that's
that's why a lot of like some people don't like her because like don't dive deep enough into the lyrics to understand it. Yeah.
They're seeing her music as, tell me if I'm wrong, they're seeing her music as just like pop music that doesn't have layers and, like you said, double meanings. It's just kind of like bubblegum music that's disposable, but when you dive into the lyrics, there's substance. Like there's real stuff there. Mm-hmm. I respect that. Oh my god, I'm gonna turn into a Swiftie like at the end of all this. Izabella, what about you? Are you more melody or lyric?
Probably more lyric, but the melody 100% helps.
Yeah.
Because her lyrics, she could like Leeza said, she could literally be saying one thing and it mean a totally different thing.
Yeah.
And it's literally like her music is literally like her diaries. Her music is like her emotional escape, and that's like amazing because she makes great music out of her emotions.
And they're probably really relatable feelings too. Right?
100%.
She seems like I mean, I know she's, like the most popular human being on the, like we could say that, right? She's the most popular human being on the planet right now.
Yeah.
100%. Yeah.
Like, I don't think that there's anybody in any world, any like realm, that's bigger than her.
No, I don't think so. Not right now.
Really.
Yeah. Lisa, when
even if you're not a fan, like you know who Taylor is.
She's she's transcendent.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. The reason I ask that is because I think people usually are one or the other, and I am always been a melody and beat and music first, and then the lyrics kind of come second.
Yeah, that makes sense because I feel like if the melody and the beat's not good,
then
the lyrics kind of like drift off.
Yeah. I don't, if the song doesn't grab me and I don't want to like sing it or like kind of like, rock out to it or whatever, I don't really care what they're writing about then if like the actual music is not enjoyable. But then again,
that makes sense.
I'm also a Kiss fan, and they're not exactly known for writing like these, world changing lyrics in any type of way. Right. Top 5 albums. Let's go from number 5 to number 1. Do you guys have you have them ranked?
Ooh.
All right. Leeza, we'll start with you. Number 5.
Number 5 would probably be Red.
Okay.
Red. Yeah.
Number 4?
Okay. Number 4 would be Lover.
Okay. 3?
Okay. 3 would be 1989.
2 and then 1.
Reputation. And then Midnights.
All right. Isabel, what about you?
5, probably Fearless. 4, Red. 3, Midnights. 2, Reputation. And then 1, 1989.
All right. Awesome. So instead of doing top 5 songs, because I think that's really hard. I don't know about you, but songs to me,
difficult.
it's, I
Because they
think,
change. It changes for me.
Yeah, same thing.
Depends on like what era I'm in, not like just Taylor. What era I'm in.
No, that's so true. Like, there is, I have a favorite Kiss song, and I could probably go like my top 2, but the rest of that top 5 is going to change so much depending on my mood and what era of the band I'm really feeling at that point. And with Taylor Swift, I'm sure it's no different. So let's go.
What point of life I'm in also.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Let's go then. Let's do something different then with it. Let's do favorite of the hits. Not quotes. They're legitimate hits. Let's go favorite of like the radio hits, and then pick your favorite deep dive, like your favorite deep cut.
What does deep cut mean?
Deep cut,
like the most like underrated.
Yeah, underrated.
Ah,
Okay.
Yeah, with like vinyl. They used to call them like B-sides. So you'd have like the A side.
I have like Taylor Swift vinyls right above it.
and the B side, and like if you look at the structure of like classic albums prior to CDs and digital stuff, they would legitimately put stuff on the A side that would be like the stuff you play on the radio, and then the B side, the end of the album, would just be kind of like the filler or other stuff. So let's go Izabella, favorite of the radio hits.
So I'm gonna start with 1989 because 1989 is probably one of her biggest albums. But like of 1989, her biggest hits, Blank Space, was amazing. Bad Blood, I could listen to Bad Blood all day long. Wildest Dreams.
So Leeza, what about you for the biggest like radio hits?
Okay, definitely "Cruel Summer" off of her Lover album.
That's a good
Blank
song.
Space also off Thanks Anita, because that was the song that really got me into her. And then "Style," and then probably, honestly, "Anti-Hero."
I like how I said picked one, and you both were like, "All right, I got 5."
I got 4. I can't just pick one.
I mean, I would probably have to say that, like, if I hear "You Belong with Me" or "Love Story," I'm singing along as
of course.
Like they're just so they're so good. They both sound they on the same album.
Who? "You Belong with Me" and "Love Story"? Yeah, Fearless.
Okay, because they sound like they were written at the same time, like sonically, musically, they sound very similar. Those two songs, I hear them, and of course, like "Shake It Off," like I'm a sucker for it. Like if we're at a wedding and "Shake It Off" comes on, like I'm about to embarrass myself, and I don't care. So deep cuts. This is where I obviously will bow out of the conversation. Leeza, what's your pick? Pick 2. All right, I'll compromise.
Okay, pick 2. Oh,
favorite underrated or what we call usually a deep cut.
Probably Ivy off of her there's like so many underrated songs on her Folklore and Evermore albums, the one that she made like during lockdown. Oh my gosh, that one's so good. And then probably Midnight Rain off of her Midnights album.
All right. Isabel, what about you? 2 favorite deep cuts.
Ooh, this is hard. Probably Cowboy Like Me from her Evermore album. And The Story of Us from her Speak Now, Taylor's version.
All right. Nice. I think deep cuts are harder to pick than favorite like radio hit.
100%.
Because when you're a big fan, all the deep cuts are great.
Exactly.
Like they're all great.
She has over 200 songs. Like, can we mention how her cat is the 3rd richest animal in the world?
Yeah. Oh my god, I saw this on the doc.
Go ahead and do it. Her cat is the 3rd richest pet in the world. Why are there 2 other pets that are richer?
Honestly, one of them is like some fashion designer's cat. So, but like, I don't know.
I mean, the other one was
people started to bully her because she was fat.
Bully the cat?
They started bullying the cat, saying Olivia was fat. So then Olivia, her cat, had her own reputation era and disappeared from the internet with her $97 million.
Is Taylor Swift a cat person?
Yeah, she has 3. She always talks about her cats.
Ugh.
Always.
Like a cat person. Cat people are always talking about their cats.
She was in the movie Cats.
Really?
Oh my god, you're right! She was. That movie flopped, didn't it?
Yeah. But it was still amazing because of Taylor. Like wasn't
it amazing enough?
That was amazing.
Oh my god, I remember this. It was like laughably embarrassing.
Yeah.
But she had so much fun on set.
That's all that matters.
Behind the scenes of her, she was having so much fun because she loves cats.
Man. That's a really cool thing to be able to be like, I was in the movie for Cats, right? It's like one of the biggest Broadway musicals ever. All right, so let's chat about. There's the new album that's by the time that this episode drops, the new album will probably be less than a week old. Leeza and Izabella will have already at that point listened to it 75 times
100%.
each. What are you looking?
A
A
day.
day, yeah,
7,500
obviously a day.
a day.
Obviously. Yeah, you guys are taking off of school. Isabel, I won't see you tomorrow. What are you guys? What's one thing you're anticipating, hoping, looking for? One thing that you're wondering if she maybe goes back to a little bit, a certain musical era. What's something maybe lyrically that you're hoping she explores? Leeza, we'll start with you. What are you hoping for? One thing.
So I'm hoping that the double album theory is true because Kendrick Lamar was featured on the original album, but he's not featured on Taylor's version. So I'm assuming there's going to be a whole other version of the album with a bunch of collabs. I'm hoping so. This is probably not going to happen, but I'm hoping Harry Styles is on it because one of the songs, "Style," is about Harry Styles. There's a lot of songs about him actually on the album.
That would be
because they
huge.
did it. And that would be, I'm really hoping they're secretly doing a collab. But I'm definitely excited to hear the songs from her vault, which is like where the songs that didn't make the original albums, and now she's including them on the re-records. And I'm excited to like hear all the new stuff.
Nice. Isabel, what about you? What's something you're looking forward to?
Definitely collabs. Kendrick Lamar and Bad Blood was literally iconic. Me and my little sister listened to the Kendrick Lamar version of Bad Blood all of the time.
Nice.
So that would definitely be exciting. Like Harry Styles would be wild if he was on there because ex-boyfriend songs, you know. But the Vault 100%. Like her songs that didn't make the original being on the new album, I'm definitely super psyched about.
We got to talk about the elephant in the room. We got to talk about Travis Kelce. And I think we should also talk about kind of like what our perspective, what our feelings are about the very strong opinions about Taylor Swift and Taylor Swift fans now having this, I'm going to put air quotes, passion about the Chiefs. For those of us that are listening that don't understand football, the Chiefs and the Broncos are division rivals, so I hate the Chiefs. What's your take on this? Because I mean, even on the last episode we did, Leeza, there was somebody, we won't say Rafi, who had very strong opinions about Taylor Swift fans in football.
So I think it's really cute how they met at her Eras tour, basically. Well, she didn't want to meet him at first. He wanted to meet her at the concert, but she didn't. But he made her a friendship bracelet with his phone number on it to give it to her. And weeks later, she did use it. And
she called him?
Yeah.
Oh, how progressive.
Yeah. But he like kept talking about her and like saying how that would be cool. And I love them together. Like they're so much fun. And he bought her another friendship bracelet, but it has his jersey number on it, and she wears it to his games now.
I saw that.
And this is,
It's a love story, right? It's amazing.
And it's also her first like very public relationship in years because every other one of her other ex-boyfriends, like they didn't really want to be seen with her in public. Much. They wanted a lot of privacy, but Travis isn't afraid to show her off, which I love. And they seem to fit together. And there's like so many things that is like the invisible string theory that like brought them together, like even though there's like no connections in between them before whatsoever. But now there's like so many reasons for like why, in my opinion, they're sort of meant to be together.
Because the Chiefs wear red, right?
And also because 87, which is his jersey number.
Which is 2 years before 89.
Okay, and then her lucky number is 13, and 87 plus 13 is 100.
Wait, 87 plus 13. What's the 100 significant of?
Because 100.
It just makes
100% compatibility.
Exactly.
Doesn't he also have his own podcast?
Yes.
Yeah, with his brother.
Yeah, with his brother. Yeah. Everyone's got a podcast, even like English teachers. But yeah, like I think like he, of all the people, like he's not shy when it comes to being in the spotlight. What are your thoughts about, diehard football fans being like, "Get off of my TV, Taylor."
She's making them more. She's making the NFL more money,
Which is
so they can't be complaining. And the NFL and the girls are, and so usually football fans, they always get mad because other people don't get it. But
Yeah.
now once people are starting to get into it, they're like, you're not allowed to like it. Like, take a
But
side.
it's gatekeeping.
Yeah.
Right?
Like, you
And
want us to know, you want us to understand football, but once we do, you don't want us to know it anymore.
Right. Because, like, no, you have to pay your dues and like a team and all of that. It's like, I think this is great because if it does get more eyes on a product that already gets billions of eyes and they don't have a problem getting viewership, I think that's great. I think if more people are enjoying it, I think that's awesome. And who cares why they're enjoying it? If they're enjoying it because Taylor Swift's in the...
Like, it's cool. It's cool to see Taylor on the screen.
Is it? Sorry, Leeza. I think it's settled down. I think it has settled down, though. Like, I think the first week they were definitely showing her like crazy, and she was like a big part of like games. But now, like
They're mentioning her song lyrics though.
They do?
Throughout the game.
Yeah. I think like sports are a spectacle, and if they're famous people at the game, I think that's great. Show them in the crowd. Like, I think it's awesome.
Yeah.
What album would you tell me to listen to, knowing my musical tastes, knowing that I love metal and hard rock, but I also love country music, but I also, like, I like pop music. I like everything.
Reputation.
Leeza, what about you?
Reputation and Taylor Swift.
Okay.
Reputation and Taylor Swift.
All right. This is what I'm listening to tomorrow. Then when I'm, I don't know, when I'm driving to work.
Oh, and then Mary's song, which is on her debut album, she mentions like 87 and 89. She was born in 1989. His jersey number is 87. They've been meant to be since she was 16.
And 87 plus 2, and the two of them, they're a couple, is 89. I mean, right? Come on.
You're slowly getting the hang of it. You still have a long way to go, but
you gotta go Swifty school.
This was a ton of fun. Izabella, Leeza, thank you so much for doing this. All right, I got a lot of music now for me to listen to and fully embrace the Taylor Swift fandom that is clearly going to happen. All right, till next time, stay safe, stay hungry, see ya.